A-Level Biology 9700, Paper 4, Variant 3, May, June 2024, question number 9 and 10. And question number 9 is figure 9.1 shows how the mean global atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration has changed over the 800,000 years leading up to the year 2020. So mean global atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration has been taken on the y-axis, and on years before 2020 and up to the year 2020, you can see the percentage increase in carbon dioxide concentration between point A and the year 2020. So show you're working with your answer to one decimal place. Here you can see that the percentage increase in carbon dioxide concentration. So first of all, you can see the percentage increase. The highest concentration uh, is there. Here you can see this line will show the highest concentration, as I would like to show you in this this is the highest. So after it is about 738. So after 727 30, little bit less than 40. So it is 738. 738. So after taking this value, this I would like to make this line, and then you can say the other value is about this one. So it is 540. So the percentage increase will, the formula for this percentage increase is equal to the final value is equal to final value minus initial volume divided by initial value multiplied by 100. So according to this formula, we are going to show the working over here is percentage increase in CO2 percentage is equal to 738 minus 540 and divided by 540 multiplied by 100. Because we have to find out the percentage increase, so we will multiply it with by 100. So after this, the answer after calculation, the answer will be 667%. So in this way, we can calculate the percentage increase. First of all, the final value minus initial value, and then from initial value to multiplied with 100. So because we have to find out between A and 2020, so we will take this as initial volume value, and this value will be the final value, because we have to find out between these 2 points A and 2020. So in this way, we will use these values into this formula, and then we are able to calculate the answer, which is 36.667. Now we are moving towards the next question. And next question is, suggest how the changes in carbon dioxide concentration. And here you can see, students, the carbon dioxide concentration is increasing from 540 to 738. It means highest increase in the carbon dioxide concentration. So by using this graph, we have to suggest how the changes in carbon dioxide concentration between A and the year 2020 may have affected the environment and biodiversity. You can say, students, the as a result of highest concentration in carbon dioxide, both of these are affected badly. So first of all, we will start with from the environment. How environment uh, is affected by the increased carbon dioxide concentration. So first of all, I would explain this question, then I will write. So increased carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere will trap more heat, leading to global warming and climate change. So this results in rising temperatures, altered weather patterns, more frequent and intense extreme weather events, and rising sea levels. So, you know, the carbon dioxide absorbed by oceans forms carbonic acid, making the water more acidic. This harms marine life, and you can say the organisms, especially which have calcium carbonate shells. So, on the other hand, these combined effects disrupt marine ecosystem, leading to changes in species distribution, altered food webs, and potential massive extinction. So, in this way, first of uh, all these are the effects on the environment due to the increased concentration of carbon dioxide. And secondly, the biodiversity, the climate change will also alters the habitats, making them unsuitable for many species. As temperature rise, species may migrate to cooler regions, leading to range shifts and potential conflicts with other species. It will affect badly. So the changes in temperature, precipitation, and ocean acidity disrupt the delicate balance of ecosystem. So it can lead to decline in species population, altered food webs, and even extinctions. So in this way, I would like to say the overall increase in carbon dioxide concentration is a major driver of environmental change and biodiversity loss. It possesses significant threats to ecosystem worldwide and has far-reaching implications for human society. So in this way, it affects the carbon dioxide concentration, uh, affects the environment and biodiversity. So it has affected because in 2020, the carbon dioxide concentration has reached up to the maximum level. So it has affected the environment badly and diversity and biodiversity as well. So now I will write all these points which I have explained. First of all, what happened? That is, there can be the climate change. Climate change due to increase in carbon dioxide concentration. More heat has been trapped due to which global warming is increased, and this rise temperature, altered weather, more frequent, and intense weather. We can see, we can face, we are facing, ultimately we are facing all this due to increased concentration in the environment. Carbon dioxide is increasing. So another, that is the increased carbon dioxide also acidifying the oceans. On the other hand, and loss of biodiversity because climate change alter habitats. Yes. Climatic change alters habitats, due to which organisms move towards the cooler regions. So it affected the biodiversity intensely. It also disrupted the whole ecosystem. Due to the decrease in biodiversity. And you students, ecosystem is stable when there is biodiversity. If there is less biodiversity, so ecosystem will not be stable. Stability of ecosystem. So in this way, we are moving towards the next question, and next question is outline reasons for maintaining plant biodiversity. So the next question is, we have to write the different reasons why we have to keep the biodiversity, plant biodiversity, you can say. So first of all, I would like to say ecological benefits, we can say the ecosystem stability. So plant diversity is necessary for, you can say, stability in the ecosystem. Already in the previous question, I have explained this, that if ecosystems are stable, if there is biodiversity, if there is no biodiversity or less biodiversity, so ecosystem stability is decreased. So diverse plant communities create more resilient ecosystems. They can better withstand disturbances like climate change, pests, and diseases. So the another factor we can say the nutrient cycle is also disturbed. So the different plant species have unique roles in nutrient cycling, ensuring healthy soil and water quality. So if it is not happening, so it will affect the you can say ecosystem. So this is very better reason that we have to keep plant diversity. And there are many other factors, as for example, uh, for agriculture, wild plant relatives they provide genetic diversity for crop improvement, leading to higher yields, disease resistance, and climate adaptability. And on the other hand, the pharmaceuticals, many medicines are derived from plants, and diverse plant communities after a rich source of potential new drugs. And we can say that there is all this biodiversity has an aesthetic value. So diverse plant communities enhance the beauties of landscapes and provide recreational opportunities. So biodiversity conservation is our responsibility to protect biodiversity for future generations. So, in this way, by maintaining plant diversity, we ensure a healthier planet, a more sustainable future, and a richer cultural heritage for generations to come. So, in this way, we have many reasons to maintain plant biodiversity. So first of all, you can see that the first point which I want to write, that is uh, it is compulsory for ecosystem stability. According to me, it is very important point. And secondly, we can write in this way, that is it is also for the nutrition cycling, ensuring healthier healthier soil and water quality. Next, we can say the plants absorbs absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, helping to the climate change, good to live or healthier to live. And you can say many medicines are derived from plants and plants are rich source of potential neutrons. Next, static. They have a static value. Static value plus plants enhance beauty of landscape and provide recreational opportunities. So it was all about question number 9. Now we are moving towards the question number 10. And question number 10 is figure 10.1 is a diagram of a neuron membrane while the resulting potential is maintained. Resulting potential is maintained, resting potential is maintained, and on figure 10.1 use label lines and letters to label. So during resting potential, you can see this neuron membrane. On the one side there is tissue fluid, on the other side you can say the exoplasm. And figure 10.1 use label lines and letters to label K potassium ions and ATP. And students, first of all, I would like to describe this diagram. So this diagram shows a section of a neuron's membrane, and in this condition there is resting potential, and they have labeled the components potassium ions, and potassium ions are predominantly found in the exoplasm. So the other, you can say, what is the role of these potassium ions? They play a role in maintaining the resting potential. So during the resting state, there is a higher concentration of potassium ions inside the neuron as compared to the outside. And this concentration gradient creates a potential difference across the membrane known as the resting potential. On the other hand, the ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is found within the cell, including the exoplasm. So we will write this is ATP, which is present inside the exoplasm. And you can see these are the potassium ions, and these are potassium ions. So we will write K over there. So these are potassium ions, and this is the ATP. Now we are moving towards the next question. And next question is, describe the sequence of events during the action potential. So we have to describe, first of all, what happens during the action potential. So in this case, first of all, as usual, I will explain and then I will write some points according to the marks. So an action potential is a rapid sequence of changes in the voltage across a membrane, as you have seen in the diagram. So it is a fundamental process in the nervous system, allowing neurons to communicate with each other. So as you know, during resting potential, the neuron is at rest with a negative charge inside compared to the outside. So this is maintained by the sodium potassium pump, which actively pumps sodium ions out and potassium ions in. So there are voltage gated sodium uh, and potassium channels which are closed at that time. Then depolarization occurs. And during depolarization, what happens? A stimulus triggers the opening of the voltage gated sodium channels. Sodium ions rush into the cell, making the inside more positive. So, this rapid influx of positive charge causes a sharp rise in the membrane potential. So, the membrane potential continue to rise until it reaches a peak, and then at this point sodium channel starts to inactivate. So at that time repolarization occur. So as a result of repolarization, voltage gated potassium channels open, allowing potassium ions to flow out of the cell. This outflow of positive charge brings the membrane potential back towards the resting state. So after this, the hyperpolarization can occur because at that time, the potassium channels remain open slightly longer, so it causing the membrane potential to dip below the resting potential. So this is uh, also known as refractory period. So during which action potential cannot be triggered. So all these events, what happens that potassium channels close, so it means the return to the resting potential. So the sodium potassium pumps restores the original ion balance. So this neuron will be ready to start another action potential. So all these are the events which are taking place when an action potential. So I am going to write all these points which I have explained to you, but according to the, you can say, uh, question demand, we have to, at least there should be the 4 points in a sequence. So I will start the resting potential, that the, as you know, the neuron is at rest. So the neuron is at rest with negative charge inside, with a negative charge inside, and as compared to sodium potassium channels. A stimulus triggers the opening opening of voltage gated sodium channels. Sodium ions rush inside into the cell, making inside more positive. This influx flux of positive charge causes a sharp rise in the membrane. Potential. At this point, as a result, potassium voltage gated potassium ions channels open, allowing allowing potassium ions to flow out of cell. This outflow brings the membrane potential back. And then another phase. Sometimes potassium channels remain open for more time. Causing the membrane potential to dip below the resting. Below resting. Potential below the resting shell. This is called as hyperpolarization. Then return to resting potential. So it was all about. I think this is enough for 4 marks. Now next question is, let's see a table, which table is 10.1, and table 10.1 shows the axon diameter, myelination and transmission speed of impulses of more neurons for free animals. Squid. These three animals are squid, cockroach, and cat. So these three, and you can see this table, and table is 10.1, and here you can see that describe and suggest explanations for the results shown in the table 10.1. And here you can see, first of all, I would like to discuss this table. And here you can see in the first column, they have given the animal names, three animal names, that is squid, cockroach, and cat. Axon diameter is 1.5, 0.05, and 0.02. You can see the highest diameter is 1.5, which is of squid, and myelination, no. So transmission speed is 30 meter per second. Cockroach has diameter 0.02 and no myelination, and the speed is 10. Cat 0.02. So the myelination myelin sheath is not there. Is my no, it is myelinated. So it has myelin sheath around the axon. So transmission speed is 100. It means the cat has myelinated sheath. So it means its diameter is lesser, you can say, and then but the transmission speed is the highest. So I would like to say that if there is myelination and axon diameter is large diameter, then the transmission speed will be less as comparison to the diameter is you can say least, then the transmission speed is high. And on the other hand, if there is no myelination, the transmission speed is very low, whereas there is myelination, so the transmission speed is high. So in this way, all they affect the, and then first of all, I will write these, then I will give the suggestions. So first of all, description, that is we can see from this the myelinated axon, axon of cat has fast, has fastest transmission speed. Speed on the hand, the squid and cockroach have less speed, transmission speed. And you can also see that the larger diameter for results in a faster transmission. Transmission speed rate. So this is the, now I will explain this, how it is happening, that how axons, if they are more uh, myelination and more diameter, so what will happen with them? If they have the larger diameter, so they will conduct impulses faster due to the less resistance to ion flow. So you can say in this way, larger axons have greater surface area for ion channels, allowing for more efficient ion exchange. So the smaller diameter axons conduct impulses slower due to high resistance to ion change. If there is myelination, axons, they, as you know, the myelinated sheet is the fatty substance. Myelin is myelin, which you can say act as an insulator. So this insulation allows the electrical signals to jump between gaps in the myelin sheath called nodes of Ranvier. So this process is also known as solitary conduction. So in this way, I would like to say the explanation for them is the larger because larger diameter axons conducts because with larger diameter axons conducts impulses conduct impulses fastly or faster due to less resistance in ion exchange to ion flow because they have greater surface area for ion channels. And on the other hand, the myelinated axons allow the electrical signals to jump between gaps called as rods of Ranvier, nodes of Ren, which increases the speed of impulse transmission. Well, it was all about this question. Now, students, you have seen we have completed the chapter, the whole uh, question number 9 and 10, and we have completed the paper as well by solving these two questions. And please, uh, students, like, share, and subscribe my channels. And in this way, you will be able to get notification for more videos. So, thanks for watching.